this afternoon, we've also learned Patriot Prayer leader Joey Gibson is facing a felony riot charge. That's what he tells us, and that he will be turning himself into police.
That charge comes on the heels of others now being arrested for their roles in May Day violence that erupted outside a Northeast Portland bar. Cole Miller is live with these new developments that come right before dueling protests are set for Saturday.
Well, Dan, Jennifer, good afternoon. Simply put, Gibson is calling this an attack on the First Amendment. He is adamant that he did nothing wrong and didn't have a role in those scuffles. However, it would seem that prosecutors disagree. I did have the chance earlier today to speak with Gibson over the phone, and he tells me that this move is, quote, purely political, that this is about essentially banning him from the streets of Portland. You may remember it was back on May 1st when those brawls broke out in the street in front of Cider Riot. Gibson and a few others from Patriot Prayer going there, words were exchanged, and then fists. Gibson insists he just stood there and didn't order anyone to lash out.
I was ready to be done with Portland, but this makes me want to fight back even more. By fight back, I mean like politically.
And in just the past week or so, a handful of others have been arrested in connection to that May Day melee. We reached out to police to see if this is a roundup of sorts ahead of planned rallies this weekend, as you mentioned. The Bureau says it made those arrests once warrants were issued and they were able to track those people down. Now, coming up in the next few minutes, I do plan on reaching out to Cider Riot. The owner of that bar did file a lawsuit against Gibson after all of that unfolded, again, in the street right out front there. Also coming up at 5, we are hearing from the Western States Center. They are applauding this move to charge Gibson. Live in downtown Portland, Cole Miller, KOIN 6 News.
Thanks, Cole.